Yo.
What's up?
Hey, what's up YouTube? Hey, shout out to Jakey Lemons, my family right there, my brother. That was for you, my dude. What's up, Benji? Hi, Louie. You guys want to be a part of the video today? Anyways, you guys haven't met my dog. This is Benji. Louie. What's happening, guys? Hope everyone's well. Hope you guys enjoyed the last week's video of me and Blake failing very badly at tinting tail lights. But anyways, this week we actually got to install. As you guys can probably already tell from the thumbnail, we're going to be installing these badass hood latches. I just always dig this like look on a car, and like just like it just looks so sick when you pop it open. And of course it comes with a lock as well, so you can use the key. They're not really like some crazy style or like some carbon fiber. It's just more like pins just to do the job, just the correct version. Easy peasy install. So what I plan on doing is I plan on using this piece of metal, and I'm actually going to be removing the factory style hood latch that comes on the car. As you guys can see, these two bolts right here, these two bolts as well. Let me put on that hood light and we'll check it out. Alright, so as I was explaining, right here, as you guys can see, this is where the hood pins is, like their factory hood lever that comes. As you guys can just like push pin, and then when you take this off, I believe this just screws right off. But anyways, these are what attach, like goes into this, and this little mechanism goes in and locks it in place. And then from inside the car, whenever you want to pop your hood, you just pull it, and that's what makes the spring go back and the lever goes back, so you're able to lift up that piece of the hood. So we're technically not going to be needing any of these anymore, and probably not this too, but I'll probably keep this just because it has like the stop, you know, on the spring. It's just probably good, you know, that way. Actually, I don't know what I'm saying. I guess I'll find out when I get this far if I'm going to be keeping this or not. But from the looks of it, I'm probably not going to be keeping it. But anyways, as well, going to be removing this thing that you pull inside your car. Pop the hood because we won't be needing it. As you guys can see, it's like a wire. It's just like a metal wire that connects to these. So I think when I take this bumper off and I unhook these, there will be a pin that I'll be able to remove, and I'll just be able to pull the wire out from inside the cabin. But that piece of metal that you guys saw over there, right there on that table, we're gonna be cutting it to the length of this, from right here to preferably right here. I believe this was like 6 inches in total. I just went to Home Depot and bought that piece of metal, but I plan on cutting it. I bought 2 sets of nuts and bolts with some washers and spring washers, and I'm gonna be drilling out these holes and making them a little bit bigger, and then I will be going and using those nuts and bolts to mount at it. And these are actually going to be put into these holes and those 2 nuts that you guys saw, and we're going to be drilling a hole right here, drilling a hole right here, and this is as well going to go in here. And how this functions is this is when this is like this put in to this, the hood pin will just be able to go through that hole and lock. So I'm going to cut this to the preferred length, and then we'll get back to it
Moments later.
Well, alright, from last time I ended up cutting these, and the Dremel did the job, and pretty much this is, you guys get the idea, this is how this is supposed to be. It's supposed to be tightened down like this, and then we're also gonna have these hardware on each side mounted down to those holes on the chassis of the car. I as well am gonna do an unboxing of this Craftsman angle grinder. Nothing special, just something easy. It's a really good deal. I had to get it. So for stuff like this, especially if you want to cut the hood, you're probably gonna want to use something like this. Dremel will do the job too, but good deal, so I bought it. So what I'm probably gonna do right now is take off these front filters so they're not in my way. Possibly take off the bash bar, I'm not sure though, but we'll do something. Alright guys, so this is what we removed. As you guys can see, this, I knew I had to remove it because the spring was being annoying. Remove this. These are the pins that were in, so you just slide it out. And these are the mechanisms that hold those pins in. I unhooked it, I don't think it should be an issue. And this is that wire where you pull it, you pretty much pull this thing. We don't need it, it was annoying too in the way, so I pulled it out. So as you guys can see, this place is empty. So the whole idea was for these to be able to come out like this. So now I'm gonna take measurement, but in order to do that, it's probably gonna be best. I was gonna drill this out, but now I'm coming to the conclusion that I should just cut this like this to open it up, make it easy for myself, be able to install the other piece. And that way this can be adjusted to wherever I want to position it. So yeah, now all I'm going to do is cover this up, and with the grinder or the Dremel, whichever is easier, I'm going to cut this whole thing out. Well, that Dremel isn't gonna do the job, so it's just gonna take forever. So we're gonna unbox this Craftsman angle grinder. It's a 6.5 amp, 11,000 minute, no load speed. I don't know what that means, but just an angle grinder. I also got an extra disc. I think it comes with a disc. Well, let's open it up. Guys, I got this thing for $40. With the disc, it was $43, so it's not really bad. I originally wanted to get a wireless one, but I guess wired is cool. Whatever is the best for your buck, because we're gonna keep saving. The grinder itself, handle, and a grinding disc. I guess this is for like sanding things down or whatever we won't be needing right now. That's why I bought a cutting disc. But we went ahead and installed it. So this is the grinder with the blade in it, just typical grinder. So I guess let's test it out. Alright, now that we positioned the holes onto the bracket, now I'm going to be using a drill bit to drill it out, so we could go ahead and install it with this hardware. Nails done. I like girls with their nails done. Alright, we're back at the house. We got some top of the line drill bits, a size 3/8, hole dozer, size 1/4 and 1/3/4, and these are going to be for the hood latches. Alright, now we're going to continue doing the holes. We went ahead and installed these guys. As you guys can see, they're all bolted in, the pins are in, same thing here. The holes are made right here. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a little bit of like toothpaste, and we're gonna go ahead and want to put on the tip of this and on the tip of this, so that way when we close the hood, it's gonna give us exactly the location where this is going to be coming out of the hood. And then that way we'll be able to make the hole, and then when we have the hole, we'll be able to position the latches, and we'll be able to cut the hole in the hood. Okay, what's up, guys? So as you guys saw in the last video, we went ahead and did the toothpaste method that I told you guys about. So as you clearly can see right now, the hood has the pins. I used the drill bit that I bought from Home Depot to make the holes. But with the toothpaste method, when we put it on the tip of the pin, we were able to go through this hole right here with this hole that I cut out, and we were able to make this hole for the pin. So now when this hood properly closes, we have no issue with the pin going through. Okay, so this is the hood latch, and what we're gonna do is when you open this mechanism that is inside of here, see, it goes forward and backwards like that. This is what goes through that pin. So now when you take this and you come over here, with this being exposed right now through this hole, we're able to go put this through and be able to lock it right through. So this is how the hood latch would sit when it's installed, and this is how it works. But now with the Z, since we positioned it in the OEM location, we have an option of doing this. We could do this, we could do it this way, we could do it this way. If we wanted to do it this way, I don't really know what way I want to do it. There's so many ways. So what I think I want to do is, see, if it's positioned in this way, when you go to lift the hood up, it gets stuck. And I don't want that. And the research I did, I realized I'll probably do it like this, just because it's like in the motion of this line on the hood going out, and like just that's how the curve of the car sits. And this way, when you pop it open and you open this, see it's sitting right there, the hood is going to be able to go up with no problem. where to when it was like this. See, when it's sitting like this, we get stuck right now. It's not able to go. So I think I've chosen, I'm gonna do this position. I gotta make sure it's straight. If you're doing this install, if you're this far, you're already done. But you made a hole in your OEM hood. But if you're gonna do this, make sure this is straight. Because if it's not straight, jokes are on you. And so are on me at the end of this video if mine aren't straight. I shouldn't have said that. Okay, so all you're gonna wanna do is get some painter's tape or like blue tape or whatever. The area where you made the hole, you're gonna wanna cover up to make sure it's covered. Just because when we do cut out the hole to be able to put the latch through, you don't wanna scratch your paint. If you don't use tape, that's on you if your paint gets scratched. I recommend using tape. But yeah, let's do that and then we'll get to the scary stuff.
Damn. Yeah.
Alright, so now we got the hood latch. We traced the bottom of the hood latch. This is technically the spot we need to cut out on the hood. That way this can sit sunk onto the hood. Next, what we're gonna use is the hole dozer that I bought from Home Depot. I bought a whole setup that comes with the bit as well as the circle cutter, and then I also bought an extra circle cutter. Now these are two different sizes. One is a 1 1/4. The other one is a 1 3/4. What we're gonna be using these for?
Go.
Oh, it's ready. Okay, enough of games. So
Enough of games.
alright, so the hole dozer, the 1 1/4, is the same size as this half circle that is right here. So if you put this like this, these are the same size. But the top, as you can see, is much bigger. This half circle is much bigger than this. And that's where this hole dozer 1 3/4 comes in. And this is the same size as that. So I figured using these two, we would be able to make the two circles that are like this. And with the angle grinder, we'll be able to cut the excessive metal out. So just to explain again, so it makes sense, the big hole dozer, the 1 3/4, we'll be cutting the hole out right here. See, if you guys see, it's the same size as the Sharpie outline that I have made from it. The small hole dozer will go right here, which is the bottom. And like I explained, with the grinder, we're gonna take this excessive metal out, and we will blah, 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 blah. All you're gonna want to do is take the drill bit out, install the hole dozer. Well, all right, guys, the hole dozer is on, and it's time to cut. Wish me luck. No going back. Either it's gonna be fire or bunk. Okay, well, after all of that, finally we were able to get them in nice and flush. Ooh, buttery. It's nice. Now we're gonna mock up the holes, drill the holes for the hardware, and we're gonna install the hood latches. Oh yeah, we're probably gonna need to cut more of this out just because we need to be able to get in there. To tighten them down, and there's no way I could get in there right now. So finally, after continuous hours of doing this, I was able to figure it all out, fix it up. So as you guys can see, I ended up having to cut all of this area right here. See, just like that, just to give us more room. I used some tacks. This kind of looks funny. I'm gonna change it up later, but this was just to get it done. Yeah, these holes were kind of bigger than I expected, but that's fine. It's a race car. I'm not really tripping on it. And it looks nice. I went ahead and bored out these holes too for these pins. Not crazy amount, but just enough so it smoothly moves through in and out. But yeah, everything works fine. Let me show you guys. So this is how the car looks with the final install. We got our air ducts, our brake ducts, and now we have these nice hood pins as well installed. I went and got some different style hardware, the same hardware that's on these, and these as well, just to make it look all nice. But yeah, you just do this and pop, comes out. Same thing here. Very nice. And then you just lift it up. Super clean. See? And just close it. Just drop. There we go. Good to go. A1 install. Came out nice. Came out straight. If you try this, good luck. Well, alright guys. This install was pretty straightforward. It was pretty easy. It just requires a lot of like slow going, you know, and it's just, you want it to look right, you know, so you have to take your time with it, but otherwise it's very worth it. I like the whole outcome. I'm in love with how it looks. You guys just wait, there's one more special thing that has to do something with these, but you guys will see that next week. And yeah guys, that's pretty much it. I don't really know what to say no more. Guys, if you guys haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, subscribe to the channel. If you haven't watched some of the previous videos, go ahead and click on them. I'll throw the tags throughout the video as well. I just want to say thank you so much for all the support, everyone who watches my videos, all the likes. I know they're not crazy amount, but even just a little amount they're amazing. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you to all you guys. But I hope you guys have a killer week, guys. And we will be back up to date with the new uploads every week. Peace out, guys. Keep saving money. We gonna build a monster.